So we can't compare. Like, let's not use that word.
Wow.
That's like
Now, wow. Wait.
mentioning whiskey.
Now, wow.
It's like
how
you can't
whiskey
compare.
fans go they
That's
compare
like
whiskey
someone
with
that
Fela
inspires
Kuti?
me.
The whole Fela
I haven't
Kuti.
had it on me.
Which kind supporters fan they
faces
don't
on
bring
my
unnecessary
body, so,
agreement and supporters?
Like, you can't
How you
compare,
go they
man. He just
confirm, man?
inspires
How you go they
me.
compare,
Everything,
man?
like,
Why you go
he's
they
done with
compare
his
Fela?
music and his legacy.
Fela, the greatest of all
Inspires
time,
me to be great,
the GOAT.
to want to do more.
A whole Fela. Now you go just because you want to comparison, you can say okay, maybe just compare because comparison is just there. As also you get data, maybe just raise comparison. How you go they compare Wizkid and Fela Kuti? See, I'll give you reasons, why Fela. I go read them out for you because you know they do research. You the internet they make comparison, but when I don't go do research, una know what una don't know. Okay, ma tell una now. When comparing Wizkid and Fela Kuti, most critics, historians, musicians argue that Fela is the greatest of all time. GOAT. Not just in Nigerian music, but in African music as a whole. Now, let me give you some few historical things when you say you go get for sense, no say you know go fit compare Fela. Which Wizkid a small boy now. Even Wizkid self talk am for the videos when I don't put before all this when I dey put for here. He talk and say you can't compare because Fela be like mentor to am because not be even mentor now. You know the part of people where you say Fela Kuti mentor now. Fela now role model to Wizkid. So everywhere Wizkid they do, he they look up to Fela. Fela na the motivator factor when he gets. And now let me tell you one reason. I just give you reasons. One reason when you say you know if you compare Wizkid and Fela Kuti now one. Fela was more than a musician. He was a revolutionary. You understand? His music directly challenged military dictatorship, corruption, colonial mentality, and social injustice. He was out there for people, not be to make money or not be to be entertained or to the rock or like just like that too. Songs like Zombie, Sorrow, Tears and Blood, and Coffee for Head of State and real political consequences, including arrest, beating, and exile. Where the guy don't suffer? If the police was, if police slap Wizkid don't go wrong. Fela they agitate for the masses, they agitate for the people. He went against corruption, against injustice, against bad governance. Wizkid music or total Wizkid music is totally apolitical. You know they even talk about the betterment of people. Now just for fun and party rocking. Abi you don't know. What kind of comparison be that one? Same person they get grace based on say they think of Fela was fighting for the people. Fela Kuti was fighting for the people. The creation of a new musical genre. Fela created Afrobeat. It was Fela that created Afrobeat. That when we say Wizkid dey inside the Afrobeat now the trend. The originator of Afrobeat now Fela. Now him be the creator. Wizkid na person when we say he did they enjoy him. Fela created Afrobeat, a complex fusion of high life jams, jazz, funk, traditional Yoruba, rhythms, and political poetry. Globee is just a global ambassador. Wizkid is just a global ambassador of Afrobeat with an S. But he didn't invent the genre. He evolved and commercialized it. He didn't. The person don't do. Are you going to compare photocopy and the original? You know if you compare photocopy and the original now. How you want to compare Wizkid and Fela now? You know enter all up on there now. You know lap. How does that give? Fela influenced. He has global influence and legacy. Fela influenced generations of artists worldwide. Burning Spy, Badu, Mos Def, Questioner, Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, all of them they influenced by Fela. I declare you and many others. His music studied in university. His music is studied in universities and performed by orchestras decades after his death. Legacy, living legacy. Now Fela be living legacy. If Fela self no be living legacy, person for open mouth say make they do comparison. Let me still give you another reason. Artists' courage and sacrifice. Fela risked and lost everything for his act. Freedom, safety, family and health. He endured over 200 arrests, military raids and the killing of the mother due to state brutality. Whiskey had not had to sacrifice his life for freedom for anything of music now. Why you wanna dey compare? What kind comparison be this now? Wetin Whiskey don face? He sef talk am. Greatness often comes at a cost. Fela paid it fully. Ma tell you one thing, another reason: musical complexity and performance. Fela composition were long, layered, and improvisationally to improve, blending rhyme, horns, core, and response vocals, deep lyricism. He led massive live band African 70, Egypt 80 with unmatched stage presence. Whiskey excels in melody, vibe, and modern production, but operates within a simply pop framework. Fela dey innovate every day. He's a fearless African identity. Fela rejected Western. Let me just repeat this part. Fearless African identity. Fela rejected Western validation, renamed himself, wore traditional attire, and promoted African spirituality and autonomy. I declare, you know, they wear foreign clothes too. Whiskey embraced global culture, Western collaboration, which expand reach but dilute radical cultural messaging. I declare you. Historical context. Fela made revolutionary music without social media. Fela na go to that guy good. You can't compare that man now. Without social media, is it they sell off? Streaming platform or globalized African pop, he achieved international recognition in a far more hostile and restricted area. Fela was popular manually. Manually. Till today, he's still popular. He's very popular. Fela Kuti is the GOAT because he didn't just make music, he made history. Fela made a movement. He made history. It's uncomparable. When I talk am again, if I catch that person, I know the advice adult, and I make una they do like this. If you say the advice adult, wait till you go learn when you small. You know go learn. Now when you don't know be adult, you go on the expect make advice. I know the advice adults. If you say the advice adults, all these supporters when just they raise waiting. Go check Whiskey video when I drop. You go see say Whiskey only to eat. That's small boy now. You want to compare to Fela? Fela want make name manually, not be digital platform. Last time I visited Abuja, I think I went to Fela's shrine now. No try and Whiskey get shrine.